Hey you! Welcome back to Sweet Homes. Aren't that sweet? I'm not Japanese, but my name is Tomoki.
Okay.
We've all heard of the K-drama that's come out, Sweet Home. And let's just say it's not such a sweet home. If you were a weeb in middle school, then you know what webtoons are. And in the app, there's basically just a bunch of comics you could read. And I don't mean Spider-Man comics and whatnot. No, it's comics people make online and it's free, or at least it was free, until all their webtoons started blowing up and now they want to charge me if I want to read more than 2 comic chapters a day. But that's not why we're here, is it? So Sweet Home is one of the many series that have debuted from webtoons. There's this kid named Lee-eun, and he is very depressed. His whole family just died, but that's not why he's depressed. He's depressed because his whole family just died and they only left him 30 million won. 30 million won! What's he supposed to do with only 30 million won? He sets a time and date in his phone for when he's going to commit suicide because he was bullied a lot in high school and his whole family just died and he doesn't feel like getting a job. So he decides, you know what, I'm just gonna... The date comes up and guess what happens? A bunch of monsters start to attack his apartment building. Do you know what that means? Well, it's just like depressed people when Corona struck. Ooh, don't touch me! Pass me the hand sanitizer! The hand sanitizer! Oh! So, on the day he's supposed to commit suicide, he fights for his life more than he'd ever fought before. And he meets a bunch of other people with some pretty effed up backgrounds in the apartment while trying to overcome their past. Basically, all these monsters didn't come from nowhere. They all came from people. People who want something. If you want strength, then you might become like this monster who keeps screaming protein and is huge. And Hyuk, he decides he doesn't really want anything other than kind of to not become a monster. And basically in the whole show, they just try to survive from all these monsters. And some of the people in the apartment building are also turning into monsters. So they struggle against that. That's it. That's the whole show. But it's really good. It's heart-wrenching, honestly. Because when you read the webtoon, there's certain characters that die where you're like, some of the characters that die at different times, like, they were supposed to die, but they weren't supposed to die that way. Is this old man who was making all of the guns and stuff to protect everyone. He died while trying to bring Lee Hyung back to sanity. But honestly, he jumped onto Lee-eun while he was a monster, and Lee-eun was like an ultimate monster phase because he was losing control. Of course, the old man knew what he was doing. He knew he was gonna die. I was shocked because I knew it was supposed to be a different guy who was supposed to die then. The old guy did die in the other show too. He just died from gun wounds. The older brother of the apartment kind of dies the exact same way he did in the webtoon. It's just that he was also supposed to have a part in stopping Lee Hyun so they could all get away. But instead of stopping Lee Hyun, I guess he technically stopped himself because he was also turning into a monster, so he just decided to stay in the building while it was crashing down. Gu Young-jung, which is this girl who carries this guitar around, we don't need to get into that. Lee Hyun was killing the old man. She was the one in the K-drama yelling, "Stop! We have to kill him! We have to kill him because now he's gonna kill everyone else. He's not Lee Hyun anymore, he's someone else." Gu Young-jung was actually the one saying, "Oh, stop, don't kill him." And it's crazy because she's supposed to be his love interest in the K-drama. But this time, they just made them like friends, and hardly even friends because they hardly talk at all. It's actually her and this samurai who end up getting together. And honestly, samurai guy was the first one to die in the show. And he was one of the last ones to die in the K-drama. He was one of the first ones to die in the webtoon, and he's one of the last guys to die in the K-drama, which is crazy. Guitar Girl. He was in love with the guy who had the samurai sword, even though she was supposed to be in love with the main character. In the K-drama, they made him get with the older brother's little sister, who is also named Lee-eun. Which is crazy because in the webtoon, Lee-eun is like this tall, and freaking other Lee-eun, main character male Lee-eun, is this tall. I'm not sure about her age, but she this tall and he's this tall. And she's a younger sister. I'm pretty sure she was like 13 or 12, and Lee-eun was over here 18 years old, okay? He wasn't going to high school no more. He got out. So what are they? Hi, I'm Lee-eun. So am I. Oh my god. What was that about? No, they're not supposed to get together. They're not. What's also weird is that, you know, when you watch an anime and all the characters are super hot and then the live action comes out and you're just like, this is who they made Levi? Really? This guy? Him? He's supposed to be this magnificent being? No, they don't look the same. They don't look the same. They don't look the same. They kind of do though. I mean, the eyes, you know. They don't look the same. I know I'm supposed to be talking about the fact that, okay, this character, maybe he has a sword, but in the webtoon he has a sword. Okay, maybe this character has a sword in the webtoon, but in the K-drama he has a katana. Isn't that also a sword? That's not what we're here to talk about, okay? They all look different. Why aren't any of the hair colors different? All have black hair. Who wants to see that? Really? People who watch anime want to see people with the same hair color? Oh, no. No, put a wig. Get them a wig. Even the K-pop idols have different colored hair. I'm sorry, no. But I think that's about all I have to say on Sweet Home. So, yeah. If you haven't watched it yet, sorry for ruining it for you, because I guess I'll put a spoiler alert at the top. At the front of this, I'll put a spoiler alert. Maybe. Anyways. I've been trying to get that right. Am I? Ow! Don't try to deny it. Nope. Better than the rest. Ha! Deku, why that guy keep trying? Trying to be like Naruto, producers keep lying. Girl, you know these anime boys ain't for you. They not? You might as well read some. Tell them. Yowie boo. Go ahead, get a body pillow or expensive. Two. They not real. I'm sorry, boo. I don't know why.